may have chewed up a little bit of my microphone, so if audio is weird, hopefully that won't be an issue. I did the, test your microphone and it looked like it was still running, so things should be good.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood.
Oh, right. I forgot it does that. I will wait for some people to show up. That way, I can get some recommendations and people can see some of what's going on. I realize nobody's here and I'm kind of talking to myself at the moment, but people should start coming in soon from Baz's channel. Anybody who watches this post stream and hasn't seen Bloodborne before, it's a skill-based RPG. I say skill-based because it's a very hard game and a lot of people think Dark Souls is kind of unfair. Hey Alex, how you doing? But, any game like this is pretty easy to, find the learning curve and just work its way through. Can you hear me fine, Alex? Hey Kiki, hey Jambu. I am going to turn down... Yeah, there's a kitty. I need to turn this down a little bit. That is loud to me. Is that loud to you guys? It is a Baz raid. 5 people watching. I think that's a new record. Yeah. His name is Jazargo, after the famous merchant from Skyrim. Okay, let's see. 1 second. Let me see if I can turn that down some. Here we go. Probably not. Yeah, dedicated to Skyrim merchant of the same name who's a Khajiit. He's a little sweetheart, but he tends to meow a lot. Alright, so can't turn down the cat. How is the game sounding now? Is that a little bit more level for everybody? Can't turn the cat up. Alright guys, so we got a new game going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's watch this cutscene real quick.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery.
Alright, whenever I get back into the base game, I'll turn it down. Or, whichever you mean.
Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own.
I will try to work Fashion Souls into this. I'm pretty sure there's a top hat fairly quickly found in the game. Okay, I can turn it up. Alright, so I need a name. Kidder? Are you wanting the all caps? Hey! No fighting. Sir Butkus. Stop it, you two. I swear. Jambu. Well. Yeah. I don't know how to make them stop. So, we've got Will 508 and Sir Butkus. Let's take a quick poll. Put what name you want in. If I see one done more than twice, I guess I'll go for that. Will Butkus. Okay, you know what? That's a really good one. I'll go with Will Butkus. It's a combination of both. Spartacus. I think Will Butkus seems like a pretty good combination of both. It's 2 L's, 2 T's. Will Butkus. Alright. Alright, and then... You want male or female? It'll probably be male since it's named after Will. We'll go with aged. And then... Here's the part where you guys are gonna kind of determine how things go. So each of these is essentially the class, has different stats. Oh, we want a female. All right, all right. I will do female. We're gonna go with aged, and then the class has different stats. They kind of favor certain things. So Milquetoast is a very average class. Everything's kind of around the same. You can level it up kind of the way you want. Lone Survivor starts with a lot of vigor, which is health, which is just, you know, how much HP you have for the game. Troubled Childhood has more endurance, so that's the stamina, and a little bit more skill for more skillful weapons. It allows you to do a little bit more attacks, run a little longer, dodge a little bit more. Uh-oh, I got a party invite from one of my friends. But this one, oh yeah, this is going to be a goofy stream. This one allows for, you know, a little bit more attacking with, like, lighter weapons, but more often. We've got Violent Pass, which is high strength, which is obviously going to be, you know, bigger, stronger weapons. We've got Professional, which is the highest skill, just, again, allows for, you know, like rapier type weapons a little bit easier. Strength and skill on the soldier, this is kind of like the knight of Dark Souls type deal. It's just a good one to go with. The Noble Scion starts with Blood Tinge and skill, which has to do with your guns, you know, the weapons that you can use. This one has more arcane, which is like sort of the magic of this game, which isn't the greatest at first because it takes a little while to get into it. And then Waste of Skin is like Deprived. It's basically just the quote-unquote worst class because it doesn't come with anything, but at the same time it goes well to allow you to level up the character the way you see fit. It doesn't really start with anything. So Bloodborne is like a Dark Souls Bloodborne game. From Software developed it. I'll do Waste of Skin. It is like a skill-based sort of RPG, very unique in its own way. Let's see if I can. I'll just, you know, this one it'll be a little bit harder. I usually just kind of hit the button until I get something really weird looking. I like the real shrunken face. There we go. Got those nice pursed up lips. And then, of course, there's only one way to do... Oh, I could have sworn there's a way to... Here we go. Pretty sure there's a way to make your character just really random wacky colors. I think you can do a little bit better in Dark Souls with the blues and the yellows. How's it going, Pokemaster? Been a while. Oh, we gotta go with some bright red lipstick. Or, oh, bright blue lipstick. I love it. Can I give her a beard? Oh, no, that's just a shame. Let's see if I can go with some big eyelashes. It's not really easy to see, but I can make them bright green, which I think is how this should go. And then, of course, we got to go for like kind of a... Well, we've got green, yellow. You guys can choose the hair color. Oh, it's waifu material, hands down. And just fantastic. Thanks to the color slider, I can make basically any color you guys want, so... Pink. You want like a hot pink or more of a dull pink? Alright, well we got a couple of pinks, so... Would you guys say that's the right kind of pink? Is this hot enough? Is this the right shade of pink for everybody? I can change the hairstyle too, so cool. I do that every time. Yeah, that's about right. So we've got several hairstyles. Oh, I just love the way the hair falls around her face. It's just so perfect. Oh, I think I found my favorite so far, the little bob cut. We've got Can I See Your Manager and Barely Holding It Together. We have the Three Stooges fan. Oh, hold on. Where did that go? We have Is Secretly a Man. I'm not, you know. Shaved her hair in college is a statement. I don't have a good comment for all of these. Remember that the comments are just a little bit behind, so if I make a good comment on one of them, if you just tell me which one. Secretly a Man is best. I think that's the first vote I've seen. Can I See Your Manager? This one is like brave, but I don't know. I'd say, well, I didn't want to make any terrible comments, but so we've got a vote for Can I See Your Manager and a vote for Secretly a Man. Which one are we thinking, guys? I personally think Secretly a Man might be my favorite. Okay. I think that would probably be... I don't know where the tattoos go. I think I can make this... Hold on, let's see if I can... Hold on, I got this. If I do this right, I can give her big, like, deep cheeks, but I gotta do it right. There we go. She's got nice blush. It's a little uneven. Kinda does, doesn't it? Do we want to give her glasses? Oh, I like these. I like these a lot. Should we give her the Hellboy Fishman goggles? Okay. And we can give her whatever color, like, big eyes we want, so we can go with like another pink or green, or I mean, we've got a large selection of stuff here. Should they match her lipstick? Just that nice bright blue. I think that women like this only exist in video games, which is the real problem, right? It's just distorting our views of, you know, standard beauty, right? Alright, I think we've created about the perfect character. So, I'm actually going to save this to favorites, because I am definitely a fan of this. Oh, we could also make her different. We could give her like a fat upper body, fat lower body. We could give her a tiny head. We could make her chubby. What are we wanting, guys? This doesn't have any effect other than cosmetic, having a bigger character. Alright, we got small head. Alright, guys, I think we have a very good character going here, so if you guys are ready, I'm gonna hit finish. Are we good? Alright. So, the beginning of the game, I start off without my hands. I'm going to try to get a little bit, about as far as I can without grabbing a weapon, but once I do end up needing a weapon, there's a cane that turns into a whip. There is the saw cleaver, which is like, it's kind of hard to explain what some of them do, and then there's an axe. The, there's wifey. The saw cleaver is kind of a unique weapon. It's like, kind of what it sounds like, but hard to explain. Let's watch this cutscene real quick. I will eventually be able to get all of them, so just, you know, choose the weapon you want.
Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
This game, I think, is still 60. I'm not sure. It's a very good game. It was one of the games that sort of launched the PS4. It's an exclusive to PlayStation. Personally, one of my favorite games of all time. So, definitely look into it, and this will be a good chance. Keep in mind that everybody's experience is different. I've been playing for a long time, so I'm not like a professional by any means, but I'm better than probably about half of the people who start it for the first time. I've had some friends pick it up very naturally. I've had some friends who gave up after, 15, 20 minutes. So, oop. Call him Spicy Boy. Kiki, I mean, I don't have much to comment on that. I thought about the same thing. Oh no. Elizabeth, it's all good. I know that a couple of people subscribed just because Baz mentioned me, and I really appreciate that. If you subbed, put your name in there, and I'll say thank you, to you. But I really appreciate it. I know I'm not the most amazing streamer. I'm still kind of new to it. I just like to stream what I like and have some fun with it, And, ooh, camera. I am online. So, Spooky Baz, thank you so much for your sub. Yeah, Ghost, get out of here. So, you do start off the game with basically nothing. That is sort of how it goes. I read chat. I've been reading it, but we've been trying to get everything going. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Gonna sneak up on him. Oh, crap. Oh. Come here, big boy. Yeah. Butt punch. Oh. There are several unique things in this game. One of which being the rally system. I'm doing awful against him right now. They're called messengers. They're sort of this unique little like being butt punch, charge butt punch. Oh, I ran out of stamina. The messengers are like Well, there we go. Reading chat has definitely got me a little bit out of my groove on this. They're kind of babies in a way. They're very childish, just like messengers. Elizabeth, thank you for subbing. They grow like potatoes. Well, wouldn't that just be a mandrake? Reborn Wifey is my actual wife, for those who don't know. It's not just a name. So... Oh, also, death means nothing and everything at the same time in this game. Your experience in this game, it's called Echoes. No, Baz is my waifu, not my wife. Ethan, I feel like I saw your name as one of the subs as well, so thank you. Alex, thank you for subbing. You can purchase different things, sell different things here. This is just different things you can buy. And like I said, oh, I think I have to get them before I can do that, but... so here are the weapon options. This is my choice of a trick weapon. Trick weapons can transform. We've got the saw cleaver, the hunter axe, and the threaded cane. Each one's, you know, different in its own way. The saw cleaver is just like an average damage, average speed weapon. The hunter axe is a slow but strong weapon, and the threaded cane is a quick but weak weapon. These numbers next to them are these numbers right under the name, the 90, 98, and 78 are the different damages, which is just like a numerical value for average damage. So we've got Cane from Will, which was the first one I saw. If anybody agrees with him, you know, I'll probably go with that. Definitely, well, that's Will twice. So. Alright, Ethan, see you in a minute. Okay, looks like we've got the Cane as the crowd favorite at the moment. So, you just go and equip it. And this is what's kind of cool about this game, is that as you can see right now, I'm holding it normally. It's got, you know, just a cane and a regular move set, thrusting. You can charge it up to do a little bit more damage. You can alternate moves to do different things. But if I press L1, it is now a whip with different attacks. And one of the other unique things about this game is that when attacking, if you press L1 to transform, he does different attacks for that. So, well, that's the type of damage it deals is thrusting, so that's the only word I know to use. This choice is my firearm. I can do the pistol or the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is just, it's essentially, they're both essentially kind of the same thing. They deal a little bit more damage, but they also are used for the counters in this game. So... right now for me it is 11:47. I'm in Central Standard Time, I believe, is where I am. But yeah, but each one of these does different types of attacks. Like the blunderbuss, even though it says it does less damage, it fires more bullets. So yeah, the handcuffs don't come out. The handcuffs don't come out. So yeah, everybody, it's nice to know that I've got fans across, you know, the states, I guess, but... Alright, so which one? The pistol or the blunderbuss, guys? I saw a vote for blunderbuss, and, I mean, like I said, they're both about the same. It doesn't matter all that much to me. Uh-oh. Well, I just threw my phone across the room. That was awesome. So we've got one for pistol, one for blunderbuss.
It wasn't anything important anyways.
Thank you. Yeah. Alright, so the next one I see... Alright, Wifey said blunderbuss. Can't say no to her. Plus, that's the only one that got 2 votes before everything was over. And then this is the notebook where I can write notes and, you know, talk to people. At the moment, I don't believe I can go in here because what I need to do is get out of here and go beat the guy that I failed to beat. However, to commemorate this moment, let's see. I'm going to leave a gesture, and I'm going to go... Let's see. Yeah, I know. Friend waits ahead. But remember. Alright, I don't have a word for. Oh, here we go. Liar. Because you guys are going to tell me to do bad things. I'm going to leave this. And, I just backed out of it instead of finished. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Alright, now is where the real game starts. I'll have my weapons and stuff. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat while I play, so if I'm not doing amazing, you know, it's not an excuse, but, you know, there's a little bit of a reason. The friend waits ahead, but a friend waits ahead. That would have been pretty funny. So, as you can see, if you've ever played a Dark Souls game, these are basically bonfires. It's a little bit unique because you have to, you know, go back to the Hunter's Dream every time. But, let me show you guys something cool. There is a counter system in this game that... my battery level's low. That monster in basement is friend, though. There's a counter system in this game. I also just realized that the blunderbuss is a little bit slower than the pistol, and I usually use the pistol, so my timing is off for the counters. But if I can show you what I'm trying to show with the counter system, is if you hit an enemy with your bullets as they're trying to attack you, you can counter them and perform a very... Oh, no wonder I wasn't firing my bullets. I forgot to equip the damn gun. Maybe now I'll be able to do it. Let's see. Alright, come here, buddy. And you rip his heart out. So, I actually don't die a lot, but I have been playing a lot recently with a very different build, which is significantly quicker. Yeah, no, you can't shoot a gun without a bullet. But without the gun, no, I can't shoot bullets. I forgot what I was gonna say. But I've been playing a very different build. I might show you guys that if you want to see. But it's a lot quicker. It's got like a katana, and the gun is a lot quicker. This one takes a second to fire. This top hat, sadly, I cannot wear, but there is one, I think, just a few minutes into the game, so... Whoop. I've also been playing a lot of God of War lately, so I know I'm going to make a couple of mistakes, like trying to run with L3 instead of... Get out of here. So I know I'm going to make a lot of, like, simple mistakes. Luckily, the games are just similar enough that even if I, you know, try to use certain mechanics from the other game, it's not going to be too big of a deal. I shoot bullets gunless all the time. I'm going gunless. But this is sort of the basis of Bloodborne. Just very simple combat style at first. I should be able to get to a boss pretty quickly. I'm not going to try to 100% the game by any means. But she streamed a couple times before. She had to take over for a little while when I did my drunk stream a while ago. But I am basically just going to do like a sort of speed run of this. Just give you guys a chance to see a little bit of the game, you know. He's supposed to give me an item. One of the reasons I'm not too worried about the storyline is just because I am having fun. If you guys ever wanted to see a like a full, you know, story-based speedrun, I would probably be willing to record something like that, and you know, give you guys a chance to see the game. But I don't think I'm good enough for anything quite like that. So, thrusted. Oh, thrusted. I mean, I could probably get to the boss in 45 seconds. Like if I ran straight from here to the boss. In fact, let's see if I can beat him on my first try. Because technically, until I've at least encountered that boss, I can't even level up, so... She does work in retail. There is one guy I'm gonna hit before I go fight the boss, though, just because he drops blood vials, which will be useful for me. So... Key, y'all. Alright. Got some Molotovs, got a torch, got my blood vials. Blood vials are the healing item for this game. You can use them to heal. Not sure where I was going with that, but... Alright, this part's gonna be a pain in the butt because of the dogs. There we go. Alright, this is the sketchy part because these guys can one-shot you. Cool. Dodged it. And then stamina management's very important. You don't want to let that green bar run down all the way or it takes you a minute before you can run again. And this is the boss arena. You walk in, you're like, ooh, things are good. Like, hee-dee-dee. And then big angry boss jumps out. Alright, let's see if I can beat him first try. You do want to try to learn how to dodge in this game for obvious reasons. You know, no game with a dodge should ever ignore the dodge. Oh man, people getting it up for this cleric beast. Right now, of course, my damage is pretty bad because I'm essentially this game's equivalent of level 1. And yep. Got to backstep away. And the important thing about this game that anybody who's playing it should learn is stamina management. Because if you run out of stamina and you can't dodge or attack, you can find yourself in some pretty terrible situations. But I think I should be able to beat him pretty easily. Ouch. There are ways to summon cooperators who are able to help you fight the boss. Some of them are NPCs that are just within the game. Some of them are, you know, actual players who just want to help. Cannot believe I'm alive. Cannot believe I'm alive. But yeah, I'm having a little bit of difficulty reading the comments because I am trying to win this fight, but I mean, as long as they're not like directly sexual, I don't mind too much. Just, you know, a lot of people who are on here are typically a little younger, so. Boo-hoo. Alright, well, I'm gonna thrust it in the butt because that is the standard Dark Souls Bloodborne type of attack, is to dodge and then punch it in the butt. One of the reasons, I think I explained a little bit earlier about the rally system, but if I didn't, is that you can get some of your lost HP back by attacking right after you get hit, which is what that little red aura that goes around me is, and why you can see my health kind of going back up. So got that strong attack up in there. But yeah, no, I mean, a lot of people enjoy this type of game. Ouch. I'm kind of low on healing items, so I do need to try to finish this fight pretty soon. Which, it does seem like I'll be able to pretty soon here. His health is kind of low, and as long as I don't get distracted, I should be able to finish the rest of this fight off. This is the first boss, so of course it is the easiest. There we go. And like I said, that was the first boss. Now that I've found and beaten him, I should be able to go level up. Yeah, there's a lot of different mechanics in this game that kind of come into play. So now that you've seen the basics of it, I can start focusing on chat a little bit more. Hopefully provide some better commentary than just a tutorial, I guess. So, I've recently started watching a show called Community. And by recently started watching, I mean I started it about, I don't know, a week ago. And I'm already on at the end of season 5. So, I mean, you could say I've been binging it a little bit. This is the doll.
Hello, good hunter.
That is literally her name.
Hunter,
She allows me to level up. So, because of the weapon I'm using, I'm probably going to want to level skill, which I am going to do. Echoes in this game are not just used for... Oh. Well, I am going to do Vitality and Endurance first, just so I can take more hits and swing some more. But, it's not just your experience, it's also your, I guess you could say, like, your currency, sort of. It's used to purchase items, upgrade weapons, and several other useful things in the game. This gentleman's name is Gurnham, and he is, like, the original hunter. He actually is the original hunter. It's just who he is, but... Gurman, not Gurnham, sorry.
Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this.
I'm trying to think right now of what I'm going to do. I know that I'm going to go fight as many bosses as I can. But I'm trying to think about whether or not... I mean, do you guys want me to stick with the cane the whole time, or do you want me to try to find other weapons as well? The way this run goes is kind of up to you guys. Do everything. That's a little complicated. Kinky whip all the way. So that's kind of the nice thing about Bloodborne, Will, is that there are some weapons that do kind of stand out better than others, but if you stick with the weapon and you're good with it, there's no weapon that is genuinely, like, the best. Everybody's playstyle is a little bit different. Everybody likes to do different things, so... I almost got hit there because in God of War you use X to dodge, not circle, which is what Bloodborne uses, so... Come on, let me hit you. There we go. But yeah, I mean, there's honestly no best way to suit up your character. It all depends on what you put your stats into and kind of how you just want to play. You know, there's... Oh! Once again, I tried to hit circle instead of square. Or, I tried to hit X instead of circle. Rock. Alright, come here, buddy. I got you. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Come on, buddy. Bring it. Rock. Oh, crap. No, I just wanted one of you. Alright, cheese strats. Cheese strats. Just keep backing up. Just keep backing up. And then you reach a certain point where they just walk away. Oh, crap. There's actually an invisible wall there where they won't walk past it. Their attacks can still go through, which is where I just made my mistake, but... backing up, backing up. Hey, Ethan, if everybody's asking you to stop, it would be good if you, relaxed on them. Alright, oh, another thing about Bloodborne. If you've ever played a Dark Souls game, you'll recognize this, is that killing an enemy does not mean they're gone. It just means that the next time you die, they come right back. I didn't see you. One thing to note, if you do think you want to get this game, the parrying is, it's not super difficult, but it is a slightly small window of timing. So there is a level of reflex to this game that I don't think a lot of other games really replicate very well. It's just got some very unique qualities and, I missed with the rock, and aspects that definitely make it stand out, in my opinion, from a lot of other similar RPGs. There we go. Gotcha. Got him. One thing that is difficult at the beginning of the game is this an unupgraded weapon, so it is not dealing the most damage at the moment, which is why I'm doing mostly the oh, you jerk. Which is why I'm doing mostly the counterattacks, because it is the most damage in the game. Very good way to deal with a lot of harder to beat enemies. Come on. Sometimes, especially with enemies like these that don't flinch a whole lot from your attacks, you can kind of spam your weapon to get a counter eventually. It's also just a good way to deal damage with the blunderbuss, since it is a little bit more damaging than just the regular pistol. So, let's see. I think next I'm going to go fight Father Gascoigne. He's just a nice, fun boss who's a little bit more cinematic than the Cleric Beast, because Cleric Beast just takes up most of the screen. Bloodstone shards are an item that you can use to upgrade your weapons, which is what I'm going to be attempting to do. I'm probably going to stream for a few hours. Kind of depends on everybody's general reception, and just what wifey wants to do. So. Okay, that was just a... Every once in a while the camera angle will kind of get in the way of you having a good attack or visceral attack. So how is everybody doing? I know it's a little bit late. I'm sure people are tired. Here in a minute, if I can find a good enemy to do it on, I'll show you guys the backstab. It's another way of doing a critical attack that I'm doing well. I've had a long day at work. It's kind of nice to just come home and play some games, you know, and doing it on the stream is kind of fun because I get to have people, you know, interact. And plunging attack. Oh, are you serious right now? it's just a good opportunity to have people chat, you know. And he fell through the floor. One of the good things about the whip is that it does have a wide hitbox, so it can hit several enemies at once, which is not something that a whole lot of weapons can do. When you level up in Rocket League, are you playing Rocket League while you're watching? Oh, one thing I should mention that I forgot to mention is that there are the two different types of attacks you can do are light and heavy, and obviously the heavy does a little bit more damage. You know, just basic RPG rules. Hogwarts Mystery, is that like a mobile game? How is that not a riposte? Some enemies are stronger than others. And that was just... I was asking for that. Okay. But... booted up the laptop. She... By the way, just in case you guys... Obviously you don't know, but she sits next to me while I stream and watches the stream, but she likes to be able to comment, so she is literally like within arm's reach of me, commenting, and then usually saying snarky stuff in the background. Ouch. Oh, another important thing to note. If you die, you lose your blood echoes, which, like I said, are a very important resource. And right now, my blood echoes are down in those sewers, waiting for me to come find them and rescue them from the enemy that stole them from me. So I've got to make my way all the way back there, through all the sewers and those enemies and these wolves. I'm actually going to run past these wolves to save myself the trouble. But, yeah, I'm in a sticky situation at the moment. I want to try to keep those souls so I can still level up and buy stuff. Through these tunnels leads to Father Gastion, which is what I want to do. I am totally cool to play another game if you guys aren't huge fans of Bloodborne. I understand that my commentary is a little lackluster, and a good game helps to buffer that. I am out of bullets. I may have just ended up costing myself those souls if I can't get back in time. I sacrificed some health for some more bullets. Should be able to get me through there. I've got God of War, I've got the original Dark Souls, I've got, I mean, Rocket League. I can't really show you guys my home screen, or I would, but I mean, I've got plenty of stuff. If there's a type of game you like more, I will always take requests and, you know, try to keep you guys happy. Okay, see his glowing blue eyes means he's got my souls. No, nope. No, no, no. I can totally do God of War. I need to get better at it anyways. At the moment, I'm actually currently playing the Give Me God of War mode because it is the hardest and therefore the best mode. You give me my souls back, sir. We've got a vote for Rocket League, a vote for God of War. Got my souls. I don't know if I have anything set up to be donated to anymore. So, hello Elizabeth. Here's some new armor that's just going to be a little bit better. So we've got a vote for Rocket League, a vote for God of War, 2 votes for Rocket League, a vote for God of War. Yeah, I would not mind doing some Rocket League. That actually sounds pretty fun. So, if you guys would be willing to watch me fight one more boss here in a second, I will do God of War happily, or Rocket League happily. We don't have any other controllers right now, remember? My white one got broken. One thing I will be able to do in just a second is, and Ethan, if you stay on long enough and everybody else leaves, I'll still play a little bit of God of War because I do need to get some in tonight. I'm currently in an area I don't want to be stuck in, so. We can totally play together. I only have a PS4, so. Alright guys, I think if I play my cards right, I can get a backstab on this pig. Ethan, you are going to have to do your best to withhold a comment because it's going to look bad, but that's if I pull it off. I have to bait the pig. Wee wee wee. Come here, piggy, 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 piggy. Come here, piggy, piggy. Alright, I gotta try to bait a certain attack. This is the easiest way to kill it. No comments. Don't you guys say anything. I mean, yeah, we can do whatever. Playing with people sounds like a lot of fun as well, so. That is a very large pig, and it's very angry. It's always so angry. Ideally, this should be a one-try boss as well. I'm not extremely high on blood vials right now, but Ethan is self-control, man. I have never seen him get hit by that boulder when it runs out like that before, so that was kind of weird. Looks like it killed everybody down there. So, this next fight is a gentleman called Father Gasquion. And he is a hunter who's been driven mad by the blood. I got screwed by the animation there. But, I mostly just want to fight him because I need the souls to be able to level up. I'll probably come back to this every once in a while if people want to see the stream. I'll make sure to keep this gorgeous character so that, you know, you guys can see me play with beautiful face over here. Alright. We have 6 people. I know Wifey, Ethan, Elizabeth. Who else do we still have in here? Jambu. Huh? Is he still here, though? Okay. I have no idea. Oh, I'm sure people... I mean, I know people aren't talking. I know they're watching, but...
Beasts all over the shop.
Jambu. spammy butt. And this is just a parry farm. All I gotta do is keep countering them.
What's that smell?
How did I not get the riposte on that?
Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Well, out of bullets. Let's see if I can keep the parry up. No. Well, this fight's gonna be a little bit more difficult because I don't have any bullets, or I only have the one left, but... Ouch. Ouch. Alright, I don't know... Yeah, I was like, I don't know that I'll be able to beat this fight without any bullets. I think I missed something in the chat. I don't know, does this show up just the Bloodborne stuff, or does it show the comments on the side as well? Oh. I'm trying to focus on the boss fight. I think I missed something. I wonder if there's a way to, like, make it to where it only shows... if I can buy the X, I think I'll go buy it. But... I don't have my blood echoes at the moment. Should be able to buy it if I can. Oh, so I can. I am well aware of how powerful the X is. I used it on my very first ever playthrough without realizing that it kind of makes the game significantly easier. Oh man, I'm really low on bloodstones. Alright, let's see, the quickest way. I'm trying to think about how the quickest way to get back there will be in the safest. Because I didn't open up any shortcuts, I'm just kind of running through at the moment. I can always just use the, oh man, I got no bullets at the moment. Yeah, I think, is she still in the kennel right now? Is she still in trouble? Oh, you give me shining coins instead of blood vials? Is it? She does, doesn't she? Oh, he didn't drop any this time. Oh, I see what my mistake was. Oh, that's no good. I should get the music box because that's a really helpful way to distract him, but... see. I'm trying to think of where the other bloodstone shards are, but what in the world? Alright, you know what, bud? You guys aren't worth the bullets. Against Father Gascoigne, I should be fine. It's not the hardest fight in the game by any means.
There you go.
She should give me, I think, 3 Bold Hunter's marks by speaking to her. 4. For the most part, what I'm really needing is what I really need is Quicksilver bullets at the moment, but I should be able to do it without parry farming. I don't need to go Super Saiyan, it will be a very lackluster commentary for the fight because I'm going to need to focus, but it should work out just fine. Yeah, like I said, if you let me beat this one boss, I will happily play some Rocket League with you. Ugh. My timing is off. So Jambu, what system are you on? Because like they were saying, I don't think that cross-platform is possible yet. I'm gonna be honest, I totally forgot he respawned, so that was... Ugh. Oh, I see, so I will be playing with you without... Okay. And you're sure that the PS4 can do that? Because I could have sworn that they opted out of cross-platform. At the moment, I'm just farming for stuff, Ollie. Like I said, a couple extra blood vials are always good. Extra souls are always good, too, because if I come out of this, I'm going to level up before I get off. So, I promise I know what I'm doing. I played this game a lot. Alright. Well, we'll definitely try. Like I said, worst comes to worst, even if we can't, it'll be fun to still play, you know? So. This is what I meant by the axe making it a little too easy, though. Makes you feel guilty. Couldn't get behind the tree quick enough. It's been a while since I fought him without just parry farming. I wish I had the music box. It's a really fun little storyline thing that makes him flinch because it's from his kids. My turn. And done. Alright, so I'm going to grab an item from this arena real quick, level up, and then if you guys are cool with Rocket League, if that's what you'd rather see, then I can do that. I've leveled up Endurance and Vigor to 10 and 15, so I think I'm going to, well, I'm the Waste of Skin. I don't remember what my starting stats are. Well, Blood Tinge for the riposte, skill, and then I guess if I'm going to do just a quality build, pour some into strength. That'll level up the overall attack on that. And I think over the course of that I picked up enough to... I could have sworn I picked up more than that. Alright guys, well, I guess I'll take a quick vote, Bloodborne or Rocket League. We got a Rocket League from Baz. You want to play with Baz? So we've got Rocket League from Baz, and he'll play. If you want to hop online and then invite me to a party, because I don't want to take too long. Baz is the best, Heather. Just gonna buy some bullets. I just want to take a quick poll. Oh, you don't want to play with, or oh, you just want to watch me? All right. Well, Jambu, if you're still on, and you want to get everything set up, I'll go over to Rocket League. This is, of course, ridiculously named. I work from 3 to 11 tomorrow. I could wake up early if you want to play early, or we can do another late stream. Which, by the way, for those of you who... Okay, for those of you who... Here it is. For those of you who know...